Cool. I'm hoping you can hear me properly. I've got the camera position just a bit differently. It's just slightly different in the not quite the right spot. I actually do like to have that background of the plant, but I'm not sure what I've changed because I like that aspect there. But that's really different. I don't know what's done. See, I like that. My gorgeous little plant, and I've twirled it around a bit. So it's not square on. That's the Virgo in me. I've got to have the screen square on. So something about the camera is a bit different. Good morning, everyone. It is Ros here, Ros Boundy Psychic Medium, bringing to you the daily LENORMAND card spread reading. And keep in mind, it is a general card spread reading for those who are here and watching the replay. Probably not relevant for you, but for this morning it is. Good, Deb, thanks. It is a general spread reading where you need to tune in and do some of that work yourself with your spiritual guidance. So certainly bring in those who are your spiritual team, call them in, go with your gut feeling, just sense and listen what actually is coming into you as messages from the cards this morning. So here we go, and saying hi to Michaela. Good morning to you. And we've got Rena here on time to watch the whole thing without replay. Good morning, Rena. And cool, yes, it's miraculous. It's a miracle. It's wonderful, isn't it? And Michaela saying hello to Rena there. So it's great that we're creating this community. It's fantastic. I love it. So yes, coming through loud and clear is what Deb's sharing. So you like the plant? Well, I do too. It's looking a little sad at the moment. I need to actually twirl it around. And actually, it's not looking sad. It's looking fantastic for the fact I don't water it as much as I should. Though that'd probably end up drowning it with overcare. Good morning to you, Shaz. Lovely to have you here. And we've got Kim on her way to work, hence the emojis. So Rena saying good morning to Michaela, having the toing and froing. Good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you here as well. And we've got the lovely little emojis from Michaela. There's so much that we actually do share together now, being what seems like a family. It's wonderful. So thank you. And Michaela, you're just mentioning you're not necessarily you're awake, but not necessarily up, as it were. Hey, sometimes that's how it works, isn't it? We can relax and in the slumber mode. It's all right. And good morning, Richard. I think you're new here, Richard. Lovely to see you here. So thank you. Now I am streaming this out to my YouTube channel, my Ros Boundy Facebook page, mytimetv.live Facebook page that I subscribe to and have been in for a long time now, 3 years at least, and the card reading group that I have that's a private membership. And that is, and to the Soul Software, it's got little twirlies on that one, and the Soul Software's Body Soul app. And that is, I think I have got a little mini video in one of my destinations, as in it could be on my profile, it could be on the page, my Ros Boundy page, just a little video to show how, I think I posted it, let me know if I didn't, to show how to actually download the Body Soul app, because it's a wonderful little, very soulful oriented app, different from the other social media. And we've also got from Richard King. I'm trying to get the, there I am. Yes. Hello to Chris as well as a new name, I think. I don't think I've seen you here either. And also, Richard, you're mentioning you're from Ohio, so your evening, isn't it? So, and good morning to you, Keza, over there in Victoria. You've had a quick look and then you've got to watch later. So in replay mode. All good, all good. And Mary, good morning to you as well. So I'm going to get moving on the card spread. So tune into your spiritual connections and let's see what the cards have for us today. Now, the ones that I'm using, this is the first one that I read as such because it's been a gift from a lovely friend. It's just a set of our cards. Every day is a new life to a wise person. So that's how we need to be stepping into the energy of today, and every day really. It is a new life, a new day, and all the energies are fresh and new. So we've got that as our little welcome to the day from the owls. And Veronica, good morning to you as well. And you're loving the cards, Keza? Yeah, cute. I do. Yeah, like always, I love all of them, and especially noting that we still have the energy of the cross coming in. Now, the next card that I do read, and I have become used to. Hey, Virginia, good morning to you, and Misty, divine love, grand rising to you as well on the Body Soul app. They're comments I can't bring in because they're via the RTMP into the Body Soul app. So there's the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck. Leanne Winston, friend of mine, and Deb Gilmore, friend of hers, have created this together. And I have pulled this card from there. And it is emotions. So acknowledging your feelings while being present in this moment. A beautiful, almost confused look in this diagram, the depiction, the what's involved in it, but it does still bring for me, although the look of a commotion, chaos look, it is sometimes how our emotions feel, but it actually has that expression of everything in it in some sense, so that it is okay. We are able to have our emotions and express them in what way we need to, but it indicates as well in different ways that we can actually look into and help ourselves with the, I don't know, their self-analysis or whatever. I mean, what I'm seeing in that, it almost looks like a swan's beak, even though there's that heart centeredness from it. If you can see the heart, that's the beak. Hang on, there. With that beautiful rising crown chakra and all the energy of that sunshine coming from it, the goldenness, the beautiful colours. What do you feel about the emotions card? You could almost, yeah. Good morning, Joe. Lovely to have you here. And Rena's just saying that emotions card looks like your last week. Oh, it can be, can't it? And here we have as well Jessica, and good morning. Lovely to have you here. Just from that, your avatar, I'm assuming, are you in Africa? So, and there we go from Nat. A beautiful good morning from Nat as well. So we're going to head into the actual cards, the 5 that I have laid down in a spread that I've become used to over the years, because it is definitely coming up 3 years I've been doing these daily card spreads. So here we start with the cross in the home space. So that first position on the left of the main cross spread is the cross. It's the home energy. And then we're over on the second card that's laid down, being the rider in the workspace. So that's what we've got for that energy. And up the top, which you can't quite see the number, it is the, what's that called? Compass. It's the compass card in the unexpected energy spot, the card position 3. And then we've got the well that is in the 4th position of your roll. And that's at the bottom of the main cross spread. And right in the center, we've actually got the tower. So a good one to have as a base foundation. And it's the outcome position, or I sometimes just look at it as being that pivot. And by the end of the day, we can gather it all together as to what actually has been the main energy we felt through the day, that type of thing. So, and here we go from Jessica confirming, yes, she is in South Africa, to be specific. So that's wonderful. Nice to have you here as a first timer. I'm assuming that you are a first timer to this particular session. Now tune in and let's see what the cards have for us. So cross, faith, trust. It's our home base energy. It's where we're living, you know, as far as anything to do with the home today. It is, oh God, excuse me if I'm fiddling with the glasses. I'm still getting used to them. I picked them up yesterday, brand new pair. So, and they're progressional focus, I think is what the term was. So I'm looking at things. It's interesting getting used to a new pair. So the cross is actually to do a bit with our faith journey, but I see it a lot too as being our own trust in self, in how we perceive and see ourselves and how we're carrying our load. Because like especially in the Christian faith, there is that concept of the cross that Christ died on and him carrying all of our burdens, and that type of imagery that you may have as part of your upbringing and history. It does tend to be, we trust when we see, it's got that bit of a connotation of the trusting, the step in faith, that type of thing. So in our home space, I feel that it is more speaking to us of our own inner self-trust, that what we're moving into, what we're doing through our day, in each and every step, it can be full-on practical, is to just put down something that you've been carrying too much of and going to the next step of whatever else you're doing. Completing something that you're in process of to take on what is the next task. If you think in the form of housework, finish something completely first and then go on to the next, is what I'm feeling with that as the message. But it can be those things that you've got relationships with family members and the rest that you tend to be carrying a bit of a struggle around. Let it go. Just put it down and just continue to sort out what is your emotions around things before you pick it up, before you need to do something else with it. So I think it really is coming into that inner sense of who you are, and realizing and understanding and processing what is the emotions you have around it, because there is a slight difference between emotions and feelings. So, how do you feel about it? Angry and all those types of things. But what is the actual emotion? Is it you're feeling hurt by something, or you're feeling joyful and really happy about something and wanting to move into more of it? There's so much that you can actually step into with that, in sussing out, that connection of what is the emotions and what is the cross meaning for you. So, and that's in the home space. Now we can move into that is the workspace, and we've got the rider. The rider is the start of the journey. It's the number one card. And look at all the beautiful colours and that full-on potential of what's going to be ahead. It is like an adventure. What we've got here is the horse, but it's a carousel horse that's broken free of that merry-go-round, so that you're on your own journey. You are taking things in your workspace to a new destination, a new potential, all the possibilities that are in it. So if you're actually starting on a new project, it's boding well for you to do that today, and really get that planning in, what you're needing to be doing. The rider is more in the interpretation of what I understand LENORMAND to be, a message coming in. So have your, your awareness around being, given a message, receiving a message, having something come in that's more specifically for you for what your work is today. So it could be that you might get that next process, a message about that next step or process that you're needing to do on a particular project in your workspace, or building a business. What's the next step? If it's, because currently I'm in the process of doing something myself, that there is a next step in registering a business name or creating a business company, that type of thing. It's doing what's needed for shifting that energy forward into the beautiful rainbow colours of what is the possibilities. And good morning to Alison. You may have to start by, watch the replay later, but it's not much you've missed, Alison. So from where our rider is taking us in that, all those beautiful possibilities, and feeling that, it's shifting possibly from, being in the home space to something that may be a little bit, on the challenging and trusting yourself, and moving into where your work is, and all those possibilities, lifting the spirits to find what's next. Here we've got the compass actually giving us some of the direction in that unexpected moment that you just know that something's popping in, and especially connected and correlating to the message that you're probably getting in your work, it's certainly going to redirect you. It's going to keep fine-tuning you into what direction you're traveling is going to be perfectly suited to what you have as part of your plans, as what universe has for you, or spirit, as, you know, just trust and know. Here's that trust coming in. Trust and know that that compass is giving you the direction you need to be moving forward to what is optimal towards building up your, you know, experience and learning and all that you need to have as part of your life path, and where you're going. Here in our in our role, that well is the resources that we hold within. Trusting, again, that trust factor of knowing that what we need is in this world, that it is full. It's not something that's dried out, because we have behind all of this, the pedestal, the well sitting high, being ultra visible in what looks like not much around and about, but it is green, it's verdant, it's lush. It looks like everything is going so well in this depiction of the well in its separateness and accessibility. It's got ease of accessibility. You just step up to the wheel and drop the bucket and bring up what you need. So it actually absolutely is, at whatever time you're needing to take that next step in your workspace, go to the well and pull out what resources you need next. Whatever you're needing in the home space, go and pull out the resources, whatever you need. And that's great news too, Sandra. You've got the perfect new career prospect, and you're making plans for the future. Absolutely is, isn't it? And what is the outcome of that too, as we're using what our resources are? It will continue to keep being full, okay? It doesn't dry out. And that then brings us to this outcome, that central position of the tower. It's the foundations. A tower of this nature needs good, firm foundations. It's what we have. It's what we're building. It's what our life and ancestry and all of that's brought us to where we are right now is that foundation that's going to continue to build what we're needing for the now, being present in this moment, as well as for what is needed for our next hour, the rest of the day, the next month, and moving forward. It is building up and up and up, and gaining whatever heights we desire in what our living is, being the I am. And you are perfect in whatever choices you're making. They are shifting you in the right direction. They are giving you the resources. You know, you've got the resources to be able to use to take that journey. So that's what I'm feeling from the cards this morning as far as the message for you. And you love the compass, Virginia? And Misty Divine, you're saying, oh, I'm not sure which card you're looking at. You're saying there that you love, but I think they're all gorgeous cards. So I just love the Lenormand deck per se, as in the whole messages that we can get through any tool. They are all just tools. Really, the ultimate that we have is perfect within ourselves. What we're needing on our journey, we just need to go within and connect with our spiritual self, that soul essence, our guidance. We all have a different way that we access our resources and our connections and our pathway, even treading that journey. Some like to skip, some like to run, some like to just saunter along. I'm a saunterer, plod along and just enjoy, smell the roses as you go type. There's so many different ways that we can be who we are. And they are just, each and every one of us, for us, unique. And that's just why it's so perfect to tap into that self connection, that self with your spiritual connection, that being the one in the whole, because all of those energetics do connect. We vibrate together. So continue onward, being who you are and being the best who you are. And we've got beautiful little emojis from Michaela there to celebrate that. Thank you so much, Michaela. And Monique, good morning to you. You might have to go back and watch the replay, but that's fine. And Rena's mentioning you're a plotter, and a thank you. Thank you so much. And there's nothing wrong with just taking your time, being each and every one of us has the different ways that we are that is absolutely perfect for us. And that's why it is like it's pointless to copy someone else, because you're not the someone else. You are you. It's why it really does need us to delve within to really know who we are in our perfect essence so that we can live as we need to in that connection, just that slightly different edge of something, and our piece of jigsaw puzzle won't fit. Well, it's got to fit because we are who we are. So it's all of that together, isn't it? So thank you from Veronica. Lovely reading. Oh, thank you. Great reading. Thank you from Sandra. It's lovely to have all of your comments. I thank you. I really appreciate you sharing this time with me, because I'd be doing it anyway by myself without all the technology. So why not share it? It's each of us have our own ways of sharing who we are to the world, to those around us. We might be just within our own family grouping, or a public figure in our community, or a world figure. Look, it doesn't matter. Just be you. Just be you. So there we go. Oh, I forgot to look at all those. Such amazing perspective, and so true. Thank you, Virginia. It does make you happy to look at them. The Rider. Oh, yeah. The Rider is a beautiful card, and it really is the essence of starting our journey, isn't it? That rainbow and being set free. It's our choice which direction we take it to, isn't it? So thank you for that, Misty. Misty Divine Love, so on point from Virginia, loving the compass. Yes, such beautiful cards, and a beautiful, beautiful row of emojis that Virginia has on Body Soul app. Wish I could share it, but it's not possible, not in this context. You'll have to download the Body Soul app yourselves. So thank you, each and every one of you. And I have got Ruti who's saying hello, good morning, tuning in. It's not for individual card pulls this session. It is a general card reading. Go and watch it from the start as a replay, Ruti, and you'll understand. So thank you from Richard. Pretty awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. And the emotion card calls to you. Yes, there will be one card out of this set that will call to each one of us in some form today. So open yourselves to what the messages are that Spirit are bringing you. And thank you from Kim. You've arrived at work. No rain yet, just overcast. Have a great day. We've got a few little clouds, but it's looking like a perfect day ahead. Loving life. Be the best you that you can be. And until tomorrow, what's today? Is Thursday, till tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Look, there is avenues to get personal readings from me. Both of those will connect to some form of reading opportunity, to have a reading personally, like, for you. So, and Kay's just popped in saying hello, and yes, you will need to watch the replay. Just finishing, Kay. I hope you are well. To each and every one of you, thank you so much, and most especially to Body Soul creators. And be you. Namaste.